used to think if I couldn't find hope, I should just let it all go. I used to think if I couldn't make dreams come true, I should just let them all go. When life seems impossible, look from a new angle, change just one little thing. When life feels intolerable, find your true source of love. Concentrate, focus on love. Center now, focus on love. Dedicate, focus on love. Focus now, focus on love. Oh, focus on love.
All right, welcome everyone. This is your spiritual perspective for the month and week of August. And I'm hoping that you have brought your learning tools, particularly your Bible, pen, highlighter, paper, whatever you need. We're getting ready to start the subject of love. And we're going to begin with John 3:16. So I'll give you a moment to find that scripture. You may also want to Google that, John 3:16. That is a New Testament book. And again, we're getting ready to discuss the subject of love. Okay, this is a spiritual perspective, 3:16. And it states, "For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believed in him should not perish, but have everlasting life." Hopefully you wrote that down, okay? We're going to get to that in just a second. Then we're going to skip on further in the New Testament, and we're going to go to 1 Corinthians 3:16. Everybody knows about 1 Corinthians 13. 1 Corinthians 13 was basically dedicated to the subject of love. Now we're going to be discovering this word for ourselves, okay? Not for anybody else, but for yourself. But we're going to start from a biblical perspective, okay? With a spiritual perspective, okay? If that makes sense to you at all. And again, that's 1 Corinthians 13, okay? And it says, and the title is "Love is the Greatest Gift," okay? "Though I speak with the tongues of men and of angels and have not charity, I am become as a sounding brass or a tinkling cymbal. And though I have the gift of prophecy and understand all mysteries and all knowledge, and though I have all faith so that I could remove mountains and have not charity, I am nothing. And though I bestow all of my goods to feed the poor, and though I give my body to be burned and have not charity, it profiteth me nothing. Charity suffers long and is kind. Charity envieth not. Charity vaineth not itself, or vaunteth not itself, is not puffed up, doth not behave itself unseemly, seeketh not her own, is not easily provoked, thinketh no evil, rejoiceth not in iniquity, but rejoiceth in the truth, beareth all things, believeth all things, hopeth all things, endureth all things. Charity never fails, but whether there be prophecies, they shall fail. Whether there be tongues, they shall cease. Whether there be knowledge, it shall vanish away. For we know in part, and we prophesy in part. But when that which is perfect is come, then that which is in part shall be done away." When I was I'm going to stop right there, okay? I'm going to stop right there, okay? We're going to move on to the last one, which is John 13 and 34. And 30. Wait a minute. Is that 1 John 13:34? Give me just a second, y'all. Let me pause. Let me make sure I got people that's First John, first and second and third John, Jude and Revelation. So you're gonna have to go towards the very, very end of the book. So it's First John. There are 3 Johns. Okay, towards the end. So we want the first epistle of John, chapter 3 and verse 11. And it says, "For this is the message that ye heard from the beginning, that we should love one another." All right, so just write it down. You can or Google it. 1 John 3 and 11. That was the last script dealt with kind of a spiritual order, or maybe even a religious order. But what do we mean when we say love? When we use the term love, okay? So to demonstrate my perspective to you regarding love, okay, this is your spiritual perspective, your spiritual side. We're gonna say G-I-L. That's God is love, okay? God is love. I'm gonna bring that down a little bit. And on this side, we're gonna have love of us. So we got some Siamese twins here. We got Gil, God is love, and the love of God. And God's love gave. He gave. Okay? And the love of us, as in 1 Corinthians, it deals with kindness. It dealt with giving. It dealt with caring. Just talked about the poor. Okay. It also dealt with jealousy. Now get this. Guess what acronym is in jealousy? Lou. Now, in the first epistle of John, the next verse dealt with the love. It says, "Not as Cain, who was of that wicked one and slew his brother." That's the next verse. Well, we're not going to discuss that right now. But it's funny that the love of us, when we deal with jealousy, because it talked about envy things, 1 Corinthians 13, we have jealousy. It's funny. Lou is in this. But love can't be all of this. So when we're defining something, we need to be very precise about what we're saying. Because when we don't know, we abuse. Okay? These, to me, are like ingredients, the antidotes to love, or what the Bible referred to as charity. Now, for us today, charity is what? Giving to the poor, the disenfranchised. Okay? But 1 Corinthians said you can do all of that and still don't have love. And from a spiritual perspective, that's my perspective, that could be either way. You could be doing great things for people and not getting the love in return. Or it could be vice versa. You know, people loving you and you not loving them back. But what does that mean? Because oftentimes we think love is based on how we feel. But I'm asking you today, when it comes to love, how do you, think? And that's my spiritual perspective. Until next time, namaste. Stay tuned for your monthly forecast. Hey anchors, welcome to the Soul Station with the Spiritual Bee. I hope you are doing well. Thank you for stopping by. We're going to go ahead and get started on your August report. As you can tell, things have changed or starting to change. We're transitioning a little bit at a time. So I hope you like the introduction. Just being me. Just let it all hang out, okay? And enjoying the journey. So I hope you do too. I hope that you have already showed up, thumbs up the vid, but if not, you can do that now. But please don't forget at some point throughout this recording to please support the station. And you can also do that by checking links below in the description box. Okay, so what do we have for this month in August? You have Pluto. You have broccoli and Pluto. Broccoli and Pluto. And you have internal energy, the swords ablaze of Saturn. It's pretty serious. Oh, but there's a lot of growth here. Okay, external growth. So maybe you are, maybe your skin is clearing up, your hair is getting longer. You know, things are growing. Maybe your money's growing, you know, surprisingly so. You know, maybe you didn't realize you was growing as well. Maybe you knew what you was doing, but maybe you didn't really realize the impact of some decision that you had in your life. You know, really, to you, is really paying off. Okay, it's healthier, it's better for you, but it comes out of a heart. Come out of, you know, out of a hard, challenging situation that you could not understand. Whether you knew what was going on or not, this came out of trying to figure out, you know, like, I've tried everything and still nothing works type of experience. You know what I'm saying? And now, it's like the great mother and the great father of heaven is kind of like shining on you, taking your defense, turning that evil into good, and now things are growing. You have an opportunity to be more healthier and happier now, okay? Because Pluto is a transformer, okay? So you go through transitions before you actually transform. You never know how you're going to end up. You know, you may start out as a file clerk, and then in 10 years, you know, you the top executive administrative assistant telling other secretaries what to do. You know what I'm saying? It's like that, but you went through a ringer. You went through challenges, competition. You did a lot of shit you didn't understand. Mean bosses, people talking to you like you crazy. You went through some shit to get that. Okay? And internally, it's kind of like you're thinking what's best. You're thinking more maturely. You are very disciplined in your work, in your relationships to others, and being very conscientious about who you want in your life, who you want to connect with, who you want to love. Since that's our subject, love. You're thinking about some stuff this month, okay? So maybe the message is triggering your thinking, you know, because when the Most High call you, he calls basically the one that he feels is best for the job. That's why they be like, you know, don't be envying nobody, being jealous of people, because you don't know. Because let me tell you something, he gonna put you through a ringer. He'll put you through a ringer. Okay? Some of you were thinking about trades, okay? This is a trade. Or maybe something in the healthcare industry. You know, you're thinking about things that can make you healthy, and more things that can nurture people's mind, their bodies, their soul. You on that tip, you know. That's where your mind is at. Making sure everything and everybody around you is good. You know, you're kind of serious about that this month. You're very serious about your Venus. you know, because this is also about what makes you comfortable and uncomfortable, you know. And you're very much conscientious or in your mind and you're in deep thought about that. Because here it's all about growth and bettering yourself, beauty, and you know what I'm saying, and loving you. And who can love you for you? Who can love you for you? All right. Let's see what your moon energies would be for the month of August. Okay. And please don't make the messages fit, just quit. And if they fit, please knit your quilt, okay? That has not changed, although we are transitioning to transformation here at Soul Station, formerly known as Spirit Vibes. Okay, externally you are dealing with the blue moon this month. The blue, isn't that pretty? Blue moon looks like a lot of intuition here. Now is a powerful time to set long-term goals and sow seeds for the future. What? I think this is the first time this card has ever come out in the whole year or so I've been using this deck. Blue moon. Now is a powerful time to set long-term goals. Okay, that's that transition and transformation. Things that you love to do, domestic things, lovely things, a trade. There's a trade here, or a training. Some type of training is involved in this. Long-term goals and sow seeds for the future. What? Okay, let's do the internal energy. I feel good behind that energy in this Libra house. Okay, moon in Aries. Remain sensitive to others to avoid confrontation. So we know that Aries deal with a lot of me energy. You know, it's a selfish energy, so to speak, you know. So it's not all about you, okay? It's not all about you and all of this thinking about your relationships and what's good for you in your comfort zone and, you know, tightening up your relationships because you're growing in all of this and that. Just don't think you so much better than everybody else that you don't see that it's not all about you. Every situation is not, it ain't all about you. So seek to understand others, okay? Bottom line. All right, and let's go ahead and get started with your spread for this month. Ooh, I can get these cards up. I like that energy right there. So you're in transition, transformative energy. You're growing, you're getting healthy, you're healing yourself. And you are being very particular about what you want to do in life and who you want to do it with. You know, relationships are very, very big here. And, you know, this is a lesson in relationships. You know, this could be within your workplace, your family. This is all about relationships that are best for you, whether they're work relationships, people, whatnot. Okay. King of Wands is your overall energy this month. Okay, King of Wands. And you have the Seven of Swords as your base energy. You have Nine of Pentacles as your expected energy. It's all coming out of the Knight of Pentacles, past or present energy. And your outcome is Ace of Swords. Wow. Okay. Underlying energy is Knight of Cups. Okay. Seeing exactly where you want to go. Following your heart. You know. Seeing the glass very full. And when I say seeing the glass full, it's like you can see yourself doing this. All right. Okay. And whatever the illusion, you know, because sometimes we just see the external. We don't know what's going on in the inside. But the idea, the illusion of whatever it is that you're passionate about, you going after it. You know, this is what you thrive. Okay, it gives you a thrill. You know, you got a lot of love for it. You really honor it. You know what I'm saying? So that's the underlying energy, and you're going after it. You know, because you know, people go after things they feel they love to do. You know what I'm saying? People love to cook, they go to culinary school. People that love to fix cars, they go to mechanical schools, right? And that's how they show they love. It's art fixing a car. It's art driving. When I was first told that years ago by my ex, well, he's my ex, but anyway, years ago, and he was like, driving is an art. I had never heard that before. I think I was like 18. Like, driving is an art. And it is true. Driving is an art. It's an art to driving. Okay, so your energy this month is based on the Seven of Swords, okay? And I feel like this is about a message that you left a message and you laid it to rest. Like, you're waiting to hear back. You're waiting for the call, the announcement, but it's kind of like you just, I'm also getting a message deposited while you sleep, or hearing a call while you sleep. I don't know why that's important, but it's got a lot to do with an announcement, okay? I'm also seeing some low key energy here. It's coming out of this Knight of Pentacles. And for some of you, I'm hearing something about a drink, because I do see like a liquor bottle here. So this could be like, I'm going to come over and we have a drink, and, low key for whatever. Yeah, because I can see that with the hangman, with this King of Wands here. Yeah, this is a hookup for some of y'all. This is a hookup with a lover boy. Okay? This is a hookup. You got the liquor and the fire, And that's probably why I was saying you're going to get that announcement or that call or that the positive message or something while you sleep. But you want to keep it on the low. I'm hearing like somebody want a piece. That's King of Wands. He want a piece. King of Wands want a piece. Okay. Overall energy. Okay. What is this Knight of Pentacles and Seven of Swords here? I don't know if you all are met on the job, but it definitely has been through some kind of work on the job, through work or something. But this King of Wands has been listening out for you. They want to get with you. I'm also hearing bugging. Whoever this King of Wands is, he's been bugging. I don't know if he's been bugging you, or if this person is bugging, like listening in on your conversations. It's got something to do with the bank. I don't know if it's got to do with your bank account, credit. That's strange. I'm getting this 5-point star. Or this 5-star. I don't know if this is a place or the logo. But this brand, there's something about a brand that's sticking out. I don't know why that's important. Because money is involved here. This is something about some going to the bank, some credit, something. But this King of Wands is bugging. I don't know. Because you know the King of Wands is known for having mistresses and, you know, side pieces. To be with his side piece. He'll leave home to be with his okay, let me stop. To be with his side piece. Okay, let me see. Okay, so the reason for this Knight of Pentacles is the Seven of Swords. Definitely want to try something, but you know what? For some of y'all, they want you to have a baby. That's rare. That is very rare. Now, if this King of Wands represent a masculine, feminine, you know, transgender, whatever, I could see that. But for me, it's rare to men to want you to have a child. It's got to be a reason, and they want commitment. This person is bugging. I don't know if they be listening out on you or trying to get at you all the time. I don't know. But you seem to be fine by yourself. Like you ain't studying nobody, literally. Like you are really I don't know why this unencumbered, why that's coming to me. I've never used that word, maybe once in my life. And I don't know what's going on this month. You're going to be something about this message, and somebody's picking through some stuff. I'm telling you, this King of Wands, I feel like this King of Wands is, you know, he can be very he can be a hacker. He can be technologically savvy. I'm telling you, anchors, somebody is being bugged by this King of Wands, but he is sexually attracted to you, want to be with you. Why he just won't tell you? The hell? What is he? King of Wands is probably married. This King of Wands is probably married. He may be on the verge of divorce. I don't know. There could be, you know, divorces can be messy, can be costly. I don't know. But for somebody, that is a message. Okay, whatever source. I am not going to spend my time saying that. Yeah, so somebody is definitely weighing, you know, the decision here. Like, this is like based on information, evidence, you know, whatever. And for some of you, this is definitely based on love or the heart chakra. This is interesting. Oh my God, but you ain't studying. But somebody's picking through you. And I think you know, you just don't give two fucks. You just kind of looking the other way. You are so focused on you because something to do with money. And some of you, you're going to be able to, you're going to be fulfilling a contract or be offered a contract. Okay? And this is about ratings. This is that high ratings. So yeah, this month you think about who you can work with, who you can transact with. Third party situations. You definitely hope you want a commitment that will work. I'm hearing the stakes are low. The stakes are low. Okay, the stakes are low. And for some of you, a little money is rolling in this month. There's some decision being made regarding maybe your health, your well-being or something, but there's a little money rolling in this month. And that's why I'm seeing this bank. And it may be based on your contract or, a third party circumstance or situation. And you're going to be getting some information based on that. This is a health decision for some of you, okay? A couple of times, a couple of messages will be sent to you. And that's why I know you're going to be trying to decide whether or not this is best for you. With this, is this going to be a good relationship with you? Because some of you are recouping. It may be from this relationship, a job, a contract. I don't know, because I don't know what you fulfill. Physical contracts, mental contracts, emotional contracts. I don't know. But it's got something with wanting the best brand, the best drink, the best bank, the best dank. But see, this is a lover boy, though. Okay, this for some of you is definitely a lover boy. But some of you, some contract is based on what you have available in the bank this month. I don't know. Is it your rent? Is it your business that you're trying to build? Because this is an independent. This is an independent contractor. And maybe you're trying to put something out there, but there's some truth that has to be faced. You got to be honest with yourself, or you're going to have to use your head, your brain, and not your heart. This is mind over matter. Okay? Mind over matter. You're going to have to use your brain this month. I'm hearing, I think I know. Oh, and for some of you, I'm hearing now you know how to get better ratings. I told you it had something to do with some ratings. It's got something to do with the crown. I don't know if it's got something to do with that drink, that crown royal drink this month, or who holds the crown, like who is the best. And with this Aries energy, it's like I know I'm the king. Like Nicki Minaj said, I'm the king with the ring. You know, that kind of shit. It's crazy this month. Let me wrap this shit up. This is cool on everything. Maybe it makes sense to you. I don't know. That's why I say if it fit, if it fits, knit. If it doesn't fit, quit. Damn, I was just looking at this. Look, somebody want to come and chill. Okay? Somebody wants to be nestled. But this is, to me, is also looking like that old saying that my grandmother used to say, be ready even if you don't get to go. And somebody's ready. They're ready to go. They just waiting. Just waiting on the call. Okay, just waiting on, let me know. Like somebody pull up like they honk horn or something like that to let them know they're inside. They waiting. Okay, they ready. Somebody's ready. They're ready to come chill. I think he's ready to come chill with you. We have the bear underneath. Okay, bear. We have hair, air. Okay, maybe you blow drying your hair. Care, dare, fair, stare, scare. Pair, rare, tear, wear, chair, share, and there. All right. This looks like somebody's ready to go hang out or go to work, one or the other. So you waiting on the chick. Okay, let's go ahead and get you angel message. Lord Jesus. There you go. You have the angel of creativity here. That's weird. Okay, maybe it's coming out of that independent, the best. Okay. The creative power of the universe is flowing through me now. We build anew when we open our hearts and minds to the power of the soul and consciously allow the creative energy to express itself through us. In that way, we learn that the creative power of the universe is within ourselves, and we can create our own reality with our thoughts, feelings, and positive attitudes. I cannot fabricate this. That's what I said. Somebody's going to be like, I know now. I know. I'll be the king with the ring. Okay? Okay, let's go ahead and do okay, she said let's do a spirit. Let's see, a spirit by written word. Okay. Whoa. Just one, please, source, for the sun, moon, rising, and cusp. Libras, aka anchors. I almost said overseer. Some of y'all might have that in your chart. Didn't I? I don't give a fuck of a rat's ass. You cannot make that up. And I'm gonna leave it here. Thank you so much, anchors, for dropping by the soul station with the spiritual beat. I can't wait to bring you your follow-up. But until then, find ways to be happy with yourself, just like this 9 of Pentacles, and to be at peace with yourself. Until that time, one
I should just let it all go.